Hello and welcome to the post-race press conference of the 2022 Monaco E-Prix. Firstly, congratulations to our top three drivers. Starting with you, Stoffel. Now, you came across the line with the team radio saying, "This is the one." How does it feel to win in Monaco?
Yeah, feels great. This is obviously a very special race for all of us that are competing here. No matter what car you come here, there's always one that you want to tick off. And I won here in 2015 in GP2. In Formula E, it's not always gone my way here. Let's say last year was a struggle event, but this year we've turned it around. We qualified well, and then I knew we could be in the mix for a good race. I felt confident on the race running in practice, and the race was kind of just playing the long game. You know, I saw Mitch and Pascal weren't really running away at the start, and I managed to actually save quite a bit of energy in the early couple of laps. So that really helped me, especially when I got into the lead, and I was just able to kind of build a gap, take that second attack mode, and remain that lead.
And that's your first win of this season, and now you've taken the championship lead, as just mentioned. It must feel good to know that this is a real kickstart now for the championship fight.
Definitely. I would say, I've qualified on pole a couple of times this year, and I've not always been able to convert that pace in the race and then bring home a victory. But I've been scoring consistently, like Jeff as well. Mitch now is on a very good run as well, and Robert as well. He was again kind of there today. So I think it's just important to keep scoring points to not lose ground, and I just knew that at some point my turn will come, and I'm glad it happened here in Monaco.
And Mitch, talk us through your race, because once again in Monaco we saw a lot of movement in the top five in the race. How did it play out for you?
Not the best. I was feeling pretty good before the race. We had a clear strategy, and obviously got the lead at the start. For the first few laps I was money consuming. Everything was, for our plan was looking strong. Until we got the energies, and got a bit of a shock when I heard I was down on energy. Obviously Tony running around wasn't great, but I was a bit surprised. So then obviously the whole approach changes. You start to try and obviously under-consume and to recover that energy deficit, because around here it's quite big. And then just in the attack mode started to unfold, and I think I got shuffled back a bit. We just lost out with that. I need to look at why we chose the first one. We actually lost out to Pascal as well. And obviously unfortunate for him is he was having a strong race, and not sure what happened with him, but fortunately I could benefit from that. And from once we got the first tires, I was like in recovery mode to try and equalize energy on these guys. Obviously I wanted to try and keep in the race as well. So it was quite a hard race in that age. It was quite stressful, and I think we recovered really well, and I think to get second today we're very lucky. We'll analyse things. Obviously something's gone wrong somewhere, because the car felt fine, but just the efficiency and the energy wasn't quite there. So a big difference from Ron. I was on the other end of it, but today just typical Formula E, you can't get too ahead of yourself, and you always got to have things perfect. And maybe our energy prep wasn't ideal, and we had to pay the price today. Look, it's still good, but when you start on pole, you want to win, and especially here. So another podium here, but no victory. So it's life.
And another good points haul for yourself and the team off the back of a double win in Monaco. Now, we've spoken, or drivers have spoken so far this season about the difficulty of maintaining that momentum from track to track. Does today's success in qualifying and the race give you the confidence knowing that it's not just a one-track package? It's there's potential for the whole season.
To a degree, I think last year we were also strong at Rome and Monaco. So I think once we go to a really different circuit, then we'll start to see the teams that can sort of pull it together for the whole race, the whole season. And that's what's going to come down to. That's what hurt me a bit last year, just not being strong in particular types of tracks, and that's what we have to fix for this year. But we'll see once we get to Berlin. It's a completely different track to what we experienced the last 2 rounds. So yeah, but if I move to analyse what happened today.
Thanks very much. And finally, Jean Eric Vergne, another podium finish for you and strong points for yourself and the team. Talk us through the race.
Race was okay. Pretty happy with the car, with the energy management. The only thing that is, I think we were quite unlucky when we went through the second attack mode. I got the full course yellow straight away, and obviously that's not very good because you cannot overtake the guys in front and have some track advantage. So obviously I think that's the thing that cost me the most in the race. I'm not sure if I could have fight for the win, but definitely I could have given Stoffel a hard time if I didn't have this problem. But nevertheless, service is good. We had a good car today. Pretty happy to be consistently fast on every track since the beginning of the year. And yeah, I think we're going to keep on pushing, keep on working very hard. Berlin is a good track for us in general, so hopefully finally I can fight for a high win. Yeah, it's been too long, I haven't won, so yeah, even though it's good for the championship, as a driver you still want to win, so.
Did you see, or did you feel a huge difference between the qualifying format and how that then sets up the grid for the race, and maybe how difficult it was to make moves during the race?
Excuse me?
With the new qualifying format this season, obviously there isn't as much chance of maybe slow drivers being further up the order to make moves during the race. Is that a real challenging aspect of racing somewhere like here in Monaco?
Oh, that's racing.
So it's good.
Yeah,
the qualifying format helps.
Yeah. I mean, it's the way it should be, and it's the most fair way, and you find yourself with the best drivers at the front of the grid and the best teams, and then you give it a strong fight. In the front of the grid, So yeah, I like it this way. It's clean racing as well. Since the beginning of the year, I haven't had a single scratch on my car. Maybe one, but nothing major like I had so many times last year. So I'm quite happy to see some clean racing at the front because at the end of the day, it's always more or less the same for a couple of races now. And yeah, we race hard, but we race fair, and I think we come to a level of trust that we have between us. That makes it quite nice to race together.
Well said. And finally, for me, Stoff, a home race win for you today, going into Berlin, a home race for the team. Confident with the setup?
Yeah, I think we should be quite confident. It's it's a track where I've previously won. I had my first victory there for me, and historically we've been doing quite well. But it's also one of those circuits where you really got to nail it on the moment itself with the concrete that they have there of the old airport. So it's you can't take it for granted. I think we'll be good there. Historically we have been, but we still gotta go there and execute it. And yeah, let's see if we can do that.
Are we yet to see some extra celebrations for you today? That's all I want to know.
Jumping in the pool, you mean, or?
I don't put words in your mouth, but maybe.
I'll have a few drinks tonight. We all jump?
Yeah? If Jeff says yes, it's got to happen. Oh, no, it's always not.
That's gonna be the winner, right?
This
It's traditional.
Yeah, I
Already
think,
the winner,
yeah, some think there's a strong reason for doing it. Go watch, you got time.
Alright, and I'm here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you suppose you should have Antonio won the championships, maybe you should do the same, if you want.
Yeah, let's do it. Is it heated?
Let's find out.
Okay, well, we're going to hold you to that. We've got a question here, a virtual question from someone watching.